Hello and welcome to... We are going to play Frostpunk 2. We're going to check out the Utopia Builder preview, which is available for the coming days. Probably YouTube is already filled with Let's Plays, so I'm just one of many. And many of you probably have already had a look at other Let's Plays or YouTubers who did content. Most of the settings in this demo are fixed, so we can't change the map, which are of course different ones available when the game has started. I came out, I think it's in summer somewhere. We have our political factions, which we start with here, also fixed to machinists and foragers, and the difficulty we could in fact change. But we are going to just begin here. And I played Frostpunk 1 when it came out. It was an awesome experience. I'm really looking forward for Frostpunk 2. I checked out the first minutes of gameplay to just get a feeling for the UI. And also I already looked at content other YouTubers produced. So if you already watched some stuff, I'm going to not dive too deep in all mechanics here, because I just want to do my usual strategy approach, because I play very efficient, let's just say, in many things. So, I mean, I'm coming from Europa Universalis and Terra Invicta, for example, so strategy is my thing, and I'm going to, of course, like the complex mechanics. So, a new beginning, the end of the world changes people, it changed us. Us, the foragers, natural survivalists adapted to harsh frostland conditions. The machinists, descendants of groups that built the initial cities and maintained their machinery. We chose you as steward to lead the city as overpopulation looms and resources dwindle. We all dream of a better future. What it should look like, this we can't agree on. Tension stirs and radicals rear their heads. Navigating this will be your ultimate challenge. Yeah, so this Frostpunk 2 is definitely a little bit more focused on the political side, instead on the purely survivalist approach which Frostpunk 1 had. And basically what we can see here would be more or less the end of Frostpunk 1 as a city. So Frostpunk 1 would be played mostly in like this space a bit more. So you basically continue onwards from the size you had at the end of Frostpunk 1. And now you continue to expand and find your future in the volcanic, winter-ridden earthly world here. So basically the story is that I think the Krakatau volcanic eruption is a lot more fatal than the real world one, and therefore introducing a complete collapse of the winter, the weather on the Earth. I think, so yeah, we are in January 1916, so it's basically 30 years, about 30 years after the events of 25 years after the events, whatever. Something in this direction. So it's not World War I, it's surviving on Earth. Okay, and yeah, what do I know already? So on this map we do have resources here, like frozen forests here, we do have iron here on the map, we do have coal here. Of course we need coal to fuel our generator, which is the central piece here, which was the centerpiece of Frostpunk 1. And we need to get our industry going, we need to expand, and we need to do some quests here, which are introducing us to many mechanics here. So we do have a heat, we do have shelter, we have food, we do have materials, we do have goods, and we do have coal. Guard squads, interesting, whatever that is. And we have population workforce, which is roughly half of the... like 60%. Okay, yeah, it says there 60%. We do have cores, which is probably a technical thing. And income here. Okay. And we do have ruins of a way station here, which we need for district. Okay, interesting. Okay, so before we start, we have here... Okay. We don't need to check this out now. Okay, we need to access the coal deposit here. And go on from there, basically. Okay, what do we want to do? So we do need... heat is made from coal from our generator. Yes, okay. Right click for more information. Lower temperatures increases heat demand. Okay, so when the temperatures drop here, we need more coal. And therefore, because we need more heat. Consider upgrading to tap different sources and produce more. Okay, so currently probably we can only use coal. We need shelter, which is basically housing. We need food. Okay. So let's start with it. We have two political factions here, the foragers and the machinists, and as you can see here, there can be more because there's space. We don't have any tension currently. Marginally increased by minor cold, it's fine. And we don't here have any problems here. Oh, we have one, cold, growing. Extremely increased by shelter scarcity. Okay, that's something we can fix, though. And the first thing we should do is get access to the coal here, which we have to frost break our path here. No, let's not do it. Let's do it like this. And then we make some room here. Something like this. Okay. And that's one of the building projects I want to start. In fact, let's turn the music slightly down. Music volume 80. Okay, we have wood here, material 90k. Yeah, I think I still want to go here because it's already dig. And we would need to dig out the iron here. So as you can see here, we have freed up the snow and ice here to a certain degree. Okay, we are going to make an extraction district here for coal afterwards, when this is done. But we already immediately start here with an extraction district here. We are going to expand backwards here a bit. Something like this. Perfect. Now, what we also need is... Okay, so we are going to get materials from that. So that's going to be materials, but we also need... Right? Yeah, 150 materials. And it will demand 50, so it's a surplus of 100. Or 200? That's not clear. Maybe we need a different deposit for 200, whatever. We also need food, and there is a food source here, which we're going to use as well immediately. We're going to put this... No, wait a second. We're going to do this differently. Okay, then there's mock. Okay, that's not good. Okay, in this case, let's do it like... Oh, we can go here. No, let's keep some distance here. And do it like this. Perfect. We also need is to construct an industrial district to have more goods, because we have a deficit in goods, therefore we are losing money, which I don't like. But we can get a bonus here from being close to... Yes, so the extraction district. So let's do this. So we require less workforce if we have 3 adjacent districts here. Tiles. And therefore let's... we need... like this. Perfect. In this case, we still have room to expand this one and this one if need be. Because we can, of course, also dig in this direction here. And now we also need housing. Because we have shelter unfulfilled. So let's do this. And now we can get a bonus from proximity to the generator. And we can get proximity from the food district, which increases our heat that we get, so we require less coal. Yeah, we require less coal, basically. So let's do our housing here along the wall, basically. We need 3 adjacencies, so like this. And then we can... We also need 3 adjacencies for generator proximity. Which means we could... If we expand this one, we could expand in this direction later on. Which means we could do something like this a little bit... No, wait a second. Oh, it doesn't matter. It will be fine. We can still expand later on. And then solve the gaps here. It's a little bit ugly, but fine. And I think we need a second one, because it only gives 20 shelter, and we do have minus 30. Yeah, so let's do another one. Nearby housing warm. Okay, let's keep a little bit of space here. So let's put the other shelter 1, 2, 3, which is the proximity. And then just do something like 1, 2, 3 here. Perfect. And now we can in fact start the game. Do a little bit faster here. And that should help us. Now we almost wasted all of our money here, which was to be expected though. Which is heat stamps. Yeah. You get that weekly from the size of the community. So population is the most... yeah, the biggest factor here. And then of course the demand of goods, which we need to fulfill fast. Because the biggest problem we have here is workforce and money for the costs of stuff. What is hubs? Air transport hub. Interesting. What's air transport hub? Reduces workforce requirements in all neighboring districts. Interesting. If we were to do this. Ooh. Okay, interesting. That's a lot. I mean, it costs us 80 heat stamps, costs us 50 workforce, but we would reduce this whole thing by almost 400 here and 300 here. Okay, so that's something I want to put in here later on. Oh yeah. Is it 2 districts or is it just... Do I have to place 1 or 2? Okay, we are going to explore this in a second, so let's stay there. Do we have in buildings? A food depot. That increases stockpile. Okay, we only have 1 right now, which is the food depot. Interesting. Okay, now let's... Okay, we have 1 building slot available here. Okay. And our districts are finished here, and now as we can see, we do have heat covered, we have shelter covered, we do have a food deficit. No, wait a second. Yeah, we have a deficit of 80 still. We do have a material surplus now. No, wait a second. Output from... I'm confused. Yeah, it goes down. Okay, so we do have... Oh, wait a second. We could have built our district here already. Extraction district. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Interesting. Okay, we do have... the goods are at least better now. Yeah, we don't have coal left. Okay, that was dangerous here. And therefore we don't have heat. And that's of course a problem, but it's only temporary. There we go. Expand a housing district to provide more space for advanced buildings and build a research institute. Okay. So expanding districts is this button here. And yeah, so let's expand the housing district. We need 1 more here to get the generator bonus. We can't get the nearby housing bonus here. We could have gotten that, I think, if we were to... Maybe we could have gotten it if we were building this way. But we don't... Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we expand it. Going to be done. Then we can build a building there. Can we... Something we can build here? Ah, okay. Research Institute. Requires 400 workforce, demands 20 heat, output 15% research speed. Okay. Each institute improves research speed. Okay. What is here? Stockpiles depleted. Initial cycle of coal have run out. Okay, expand. Okay, great. We exactly have the amount of coal that we need. No, we don't. Unfulfilled. Okay. We need to research the coal mines here. We could also expand the coal mine. Which I think would give us more, right? So let's do this. Oh, wait a second, it's more than that? It's 3 districts, okay. Maybe... Maybe let's expand here in general. So something like 1, 2, 3 to get more room here. Which we maybe need later on. And then we can expand the coal mine here. Because we have to keep an eye on our money. Okay. And the dense housing now can have the research institute here. And now what would be interesting is probably needs to finish first, but the hub here, if it will decrease the workforce for the increased housing district now. And the frost. Oh, I should definitely decrease the speed here. Okay, now let's expand the coal mine here. 1, 2, and let's do it here. Perfect. Okay, coal is of course a problem. Materials is a problem. Yeah, we are still using 100 from the stockpile, which means we need more. But we can do research now. There we go. And now coal mines is going to be the first one, and we need the dust coal mine. Okay. Disease is slightly increased. Materials demand 150%, 150 coal output, 400 more workers. Let's develop the idea. It just costs money. Interesting. Okay. And we are going to boost the community with that. The foragers in this case. We probably wouldn't have needed to expand the coal mine here. But let's see. Empty building slot here as well. Ooh, only 71 weeks, then it's already interesting. Different ideas. Small crowds gather outside of the new research institute, arguing how to exploit the last coal veins. The machinists want us to lean on machine-powered mining, but foragers would have to pursue a more frugal solution. They would never display such discord in the captain's heyday. You have to choose who to entrust with developing their ideas. Show me your options. Ah, okay, we are already doing this. Yeah, okay. Just a highlighting for the quest we just finished. Research Institute. 13 weeks? Really? Takes that long? Holy moly. Okay, apparently it takes 13 weeks to research this. The question is, do we want to do... We are now at 150 output. Okay, so that gave us plus 30. This decreased our... Yeah, it fixed that a little bit. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. Let's... There's another frozen forest here. I'm not sure if we can expand the district here onto the new resource and therefore adding it to it. If that's the case, that would be probably awesome, because then we don't need to get a new district just for getting more forest here. And this one has how much? Probably the same amount roughly, right? I hope so, at least. Okay. Food is fine. No. Spending. We do have a lot on stockpile currently. Okay. Could we expand you onto this? Let's see. Yes, it worked. Now we had 150 weeks. Perfect. We shouldn't forget that we only have like 300 weeks, so not that long, in fact. Research is almost halfway done. What else can we do? We're going to need more coal, urgently. Food is fine, materials is not fine, but also going to... I think I'm going to research the sawmill next. Food district, we don't need to expand food right now. Yeah, we have a deficit, but we have a lot of stockpile currently. Now we had 190 output. Yeah, still 60 from the stockpile. We have 15 weeks left. That's not too great, but also not too terrible. Our goods are not yet finished. If we were to expand here, do we get a bonus somewhere? No, not another one. We already got enough. So what we can do is check the hub here. No, it would still only reduce by 100 in the dense housing, but it would also 400 here. We can keep that in mind to save some workers here when needed. Interesting. Okay, research, 4 weeks are left. What else do we want to do though? We have not too much money. Absent workforce. Yeah, okay. We have some sick people. That's okay. From the lack of heat. Yeah, because we have a heat problem. That's why. Okay, what else can we do? We can go for the logistics here, the old way station, but after we fix the coal problem. We could also go for this way station, in fact. Maybe I even want to do this. Because we have a lot of forest here which we can exploit, so we are naturally going in this direction. Yeah, okay, now we are under cap. Our material surplus is going to be a problem soon. But we're going to research something for the extraction here, which is the sawmill or something. I saw something earlier. And that should fix our materials, and then we can afterwards fix our goods. Yeah. Sounds like a really good idea. The population here is growing slowly. So we are going to get a population boost when this reaches 100%. Sounds good. We do have... Yeah, money is a problem. Big problem. A very big problem, in fact. Okay, so we now have the dust coal mine that we can build. So extraction, dust coal mine, we're going to place that in there. This will solve the coal problem. Surely. And now we can do a new research, and I want to do the sawmills here. It's either the untreated wood sawmill. Found workforce 170, materials output, that's a lot. 20 heat demand. Or the mechanized sawmill. 300, 200. But 60 heat. Huh. Okay, Skreller is like... I'm not sure how to describe it, Skreller. How fast things are getting damaged and how filthy it is in the city, basically. So we could stay with the foragers here, which are the majority currently. Because the last tech we did was also in favor of the foragers. Let's, for this playthrough, stick to this one. And... yeah. Research this, 15 weeks. Yeah, the dust core. We could make 2, in fact. So if need be, we can fix our cold problems in here if we later on get any. We do need to solve our food problem in like 50 weeks, which is still something. We do have a building, but it's only a food depot, right? Yeah, it's only the stockpile which increases. Okay. So maybe the third tech we have to do is something in regards to food. To get a building there. And here we go. Place to settle differences. With a new mine, we have enough coal output to last us a while. Yet differences between communities remain. Even under the previous leader, plans have existed to establish a council to settle such differences. More pressing problems always delayed them. Time has come, Stuart. The people want a say in how the city is run. We need a council. Perfect. Okay, and now we can do a new law. How do we do this? We need to make a council first. New building, central council hall. Yeah, money is running out quickly. And that's going to be a problem. So we either have to pass a law which increases our money income, or resource output, or both, ideally. We have minor tensions due to the... it's diminishing. Okay. We have more 49 absent people by now. It's okay, I guess. But now we have the heat problem fixed. Absent, so that should be solved. And there we go. The council gathers for the first time. And now we do have our cooldown here. Council. There we go. Let's click the event here. First council session. People cheer as the gates of the council open. It feels like a piece of the world lost to the frost has been regained. The people are hopeful to have their voices heard, while the mechanists and foragers clash about survival strategy. Neither has a firm stance on economic and social issues. However, many in their ranks do, though they keep to the shadows for now. To pass any laws, we will need a majority of delegates to support it. Okay, yeah, no problem. Okay, let's do it. That's the council now. currently we only have 2 factions, but that will change quickly. Okay, so 10 weeks cooldown, so we do have like 250 weeks left, so 25 laws if we keep to the cooldown that we can pass. Food additives would change to our food output a bit. We could reduce our goods demand, for example, which would increase our money income. That's not our problem right now. I mean, yes, money is a problem. Basic necessities, heat stamps, income per capita is increased, resource production is slightly increased, or trust will rise. Or infection batch, disease is decreased, tension is slightly increased. Supported quarantine. We would need more shelter, but we would have less disease. That's an interesting one. Outsider rules. Population growth. Allow productive outsiders, something which sounds tempting. A little bit less population growth, but some bonus to money. Community services has different things. Heat demand, heat stamps, income, materials output, exploration time. Interesting. Check society here. Funerals. I don't think that we need ceremonial funerals right now. Harvesting funerals. Disease is slightly decreased, research is slightly increased. That's interesting. And we have the childhood. Heat stamps income per capita slightly decreased. I don't like this one. Percentage of active workers is slightly increased. We don't need workers yet right now. So I think that I want to do the allow productive outsiders thing. Or the paid essentials. Food additives. I mean, we could also fix the childhood problem, which I got a feeling will come up definitely. Harvesting funerals is also interesting. No, let's stick to the thing we need anyway. So let's go allow productive outsiders. Who's that? Small step towards merit. Yeah, let's do this. I like it. How do I propose this? What am I doing wrong here? Ooh, we can also... Interesting. Machinist, 49. Foragers. Propose. I was blind. The button is here. Okay, allow productive ones. 20 to 10, that's risky. So let's negotiate here. I want to boost the foragers a bit, so let's vote for. And what can we promise them? We could grant them an agenda. We could build another dust coal mine. But we could also go with the expedition support policy. What is a policy? Why should we do this? I don't know. I'm not sure what the policy is. Expedition support. Community action, grant agenda. I mean, this doesn't increase their relation to it, but it... Relations, however, I do like this. But if they pick the next agenda... You know what? I'm not sure what the policy is, so let's do community action here and see what they will pick in 10 weeks. And yeah, let's vote. I mean, this will be very likely, yeah, 59. Awesome. 60. Ooh.
The votes are in.
79.
The measure passes.
There we are. A new law has been agreed on. Good, there are challenges ahead. Improving coal extraction is a success, but the rain will only last so long. We need to explore the Frostland for a permanent source of fuel. That's the first step in our colonization effort. If we don't take it, the city will have no future at all. This concludes the onboarding tasks. Yes, I know. Use grant agenda on foragers. Okay, how am I going to do this? Okay. I'm not sure what it exactly does, but I guess that the next vote will be decided by them. Should we extracting more coal than we currently need to provide adequate heat to the city? As such, we have begun to stockpile a surplus. At the moment, we have ample storage space left, however, this space will be eventually filled and additional coal will be left out in the elements, rendering it worthless. If we do not wish to lose the surplus, we should build more depots. Okay. So, it's the hint... Okay, the machinists are already not liking that I'm favoring the foragers here. We are stockpiling coal. We are going to have enough in 38 weeks. Then we are wasting stuff. But in 400 weeks it's empty, so that should be enough for the campaign that we are playing. Okay, now we do have money problems. 0.4 from allow productive outsiders. Interesting. Sawmills is going to be the next one. And our material surplus is almost gone now. Okay, so let's start digging towards the logistics station here. So we are going to, of course, unlock on its way all that we need here. Oh, come on, one short here. That's a waste of money. I hope they didn't propose something stupid. Okay. The machinists really don't like it that we are giving them, giving the foragers stuff here. So I guess we do need to do another frost breaking here to properly unlock the old way station here. How much does it cost us though? 150 heat stamps. Ugh. That's a lot. If 950 workforce left. I mean, I do want to get out, but it would require basically all the remaining workforce that we have left right now. So when we have 150, we can check if we can reach this already. Come on. Okay, let's speed up a bit. Okay, 164, 46, no, 64. And okay, no, we can't. We would need to make another frost break here to unlock the logistics here. Now the question is though, don't we want to do other stuff first? So we do have still a massive materials problem. We're going to get the building here, the sawmill soon. We are going to need 80 heat stamps for that. So we have to factor that in. Yeah. So we can do one more frost break here without problem. So let's do this here. There we go. And now we need to... So we had 44 when we have built the other building there. And we can do a new law in 3 weeks. This one is solved. Now let's just wait it out here. Stockpile is increasing. Food is decreasing. 49 people have recovered. That's good because we have a good heat supply by now. We're going to need new shelter as soon as population arrives. We're at 81% already here. But also we have to calculate in that we are going to minus 30 soon.
An automaton has broken down.
Okay, untreated wood sawmill has finished. And now we can think about what to research. I think food is the problem that we need to address next. So hothouses, bio-waste rum hothouse. We could stay with the foragers here. Yeah, let's stay with the foragers here. Develop the idea. A new law is put available. And they have... Okay, they have picked expedition support. Interesting. So let's vote on it. And it should pass because it's from the foragers. They theoretically have a majority. Yeah, okay,
The proposed law has been approved.
And now we can in fact make our new building here, which is the untreated sawmill. It's going to produce 170 materials, which is going to fix our materials problem here. Awesome. Ooh, what's there? Sue Miller, 12, street urchin. The lack of law regulating childhood is causing tensions to rise through the city. Oh my god, that's excellent. I'm too German to read this. What? Cindy Spa went and got her a governess like she's gonna be a duchess or something. Not on our watch. We roughed up the little bitch, alright. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't speak that loudly here for YouTube. The wrong word here. No swearing. Yeah, okay. And there we go. We got our material problem fixed. We have a 90 surplus now. Coal is fine. We are down to plus 80 per day. So food is going to be fixed with the next technology in 12 weeks. Housing is fine. Heat is fine. Money is a problem, but we are at plus 15, so that's really, really good. And we also are looking at a growth period soon. So let's make a cut here. The next episode we're going to expand heavily as much as our money allows, I guess. So see you in the next episode. Leave a like and subscribe.